Hi friends, welcome back. So today we're going to do something a little different. Today we're going to play Thrift or Pass Spring Edition. I'm going to be looking for a few things. Obviously, the quality of the item, the price of the item, and most importantly for me is whether the piece actually elevates the space or not. So just looking for spring/Easter decor to give my space a refresh. I would love for you to play along with me and let me know in the comments if I thrifted something that you would have passed on, or if I passed on something that you would have thrifted. Let's see what we find today. So I'm starting off the day at Revive Consignment, and they actually have another store in the plaza called the Restore. So anything that doesn't get sold goes there and is discounted. Now, when you first walk in, their spring section is the jam. Lots of bright colors, lots of pastels, but to jump right into our game of thrift or pass. So, usually anything that has words on it, like this, is going to be a pass for me. I know that this style was really trendy a few years ago, but it's not for me. I do love the idea of having Easter eggs out, but this is also going to be a pass because I would love for them to have a little color. This egg is a thrift for me. I feel like this style is very popular right now. I would say thrift for this. This would be really good for a big kid or like a preteen. These beads are definitely a thrift. I love the shade of green. Now, as we head over to the glass crystal section, this is one of my favorite sections always. So, this little dish is a pass for me. It's just not my style. Detailed candlestick holders like this are always a thrift for me, and I love to use them seasonally because you can put in candlesticks that have, pops of color or little flowers or little bunnies on them, and it'll just give you a little something extra. Of course, I always love little catch-alls like this for decor, like, those beads that we saw earlier or something like that. You can always do fun things with catch-alls. This jar is a thrift for me. I could see putting this on a coffee table with like some Jordan almonds in it, just with some like bright pastel colors to just bring spring into your living room. I love this dish. Now, these aren't my style necessarily, but I would say thrift if you're having like a bee themed party or baby shower. Like I've been to a mommy to bee baby shower before, and that was really fun. So I would get something like that if you're having that kind of party. Now, you guys know I love a good silver tray, so this is always going to be a thrift for me no matter the season. Just about everything in this section would be a pass for me. There are some pretty sunflowers back there in the back that you could repurpose, but none of it really just gives me like elevated spring home vibes. I feel like a year or two ago, this would have been an automatic thrift for me, but today it's a pass. I think the little chick bird, whatever it is a thrift, and the aloe sign is a pass. Now, this is a very interesting buffet. I don't know if this is a thrift or pass for me. I like the white top and the white legs, but I also like how they kept the wood in the center. I'm not sure. This is just very different. What do you guys think? Decorative plates, especially when they have flowers on them, are always a thrift for me. It's very spring. You could put little muffins on it and just put it out on the table, or if you have a cloche to put over it, I think that would be super fun, but definitely a thrift. In my attempt to bring more color into my life, I would say these are a thrift. They would be fun on like an outdoor patio. One mistake that I used to make a lot in the past with home decor is just thrifting something because I liked it but had no real plan for it. And I feel like this is one of those items. Like I do think it's pretty and it's unique, and I love anything with a lid, but I just have no idea where it would go, what I would do with it. So it's a pass today. I love buying faux florals at the thrift store, but these will be a pass because they have some kind of like glitter on them, but I do like the vase that they're in. Now, although I am trying to bring more color into my home, I'm not quite here yet. These are just a little bit too loud and heavy for me, so these would be a pass. I think this is a fun Easter basket gift, so I would say thrift. Definitely a thrift. I do consider this to be like an Easter pink, but it is not my style, so I would say pass. Now, you guys know I love a thrifted basket, especially around this time of year. However, these all would be a pass. They were all just a little more worn than I would prefer. Now, if you are still here watching my video, I just want to say congratulations because according to YouTube, the average watch time on my videos is 5.5 minutes. So we have just hit that mark. So that means that you, my friend, are above average. Congratulations. These candlestick holders are definitely a thrift. They're very unique. I've never seen candlestick holders quite like these before, but I think that they would make a really good addition to a Easter or spring table centerpiece. Now, these jars took me by surprise. I really like them. I love the color, I love the shape, and I think they'd be really pretty just out on the kitchen counter. But I was not expecting what I saw when I flipped these over. These are actually originally from J.C. Penney. I guess I don't get out to J.C. Penney much, but that kind of took me by surprise. It's definitely a thrift for me. Give me all of the floral decorative platters. These are definitely a thrift. I love the idea of mixing them in with like some green tinted glassware. I think that would be really pretty. These are also a thrift. I've always had an appreciation for hand painted glassware. I just don't own any, but I always think that they're really pretty. All right, let's do a haul. So I found a lot of goodies. One thing I'm really working on this year is adding color back into my house, right? I'm getting a little cuckoo looking at all of the white in my house all the time. I love neutrals and they've always been very calming to me, but I am starting to look for more pops of color. So there'll be more to come on that. I found a little book, an Easter book for my son's Easter basket. Very gently used if it's really used at all, and it did not say like Happy Easter Johnny in it, so that's good. Next, I found this little Easter basket, which is so fun, and it was $3.99 and has all these little cute eggs in it. My son is really into like interactive decorations. We discovered that during Christmas. So if it moves or lights up or anything like that, like he is into it. So I found this to go in his room and he can, just kind of tip it and it'll rock back and forth. And this one was $2.99. And lastly, the only non-Easter spring decoration was this little box. I just love it. I love anything with a lid. I love cut glass, crystal, whatever it is. It's got a little weight on it, but I'm pretty sure it's cut glass. I'm thinking I'll use this for a candle. I'm not sure. It could, I love these. You can use these for a million things. A good catch-all. You could put your lipstick in it. I don't know, but I'm thinking I'm going to make it a candle and potentially give it as a gift. That way it's like a 2-in-1 gift because the recipient can use the jar for something else. So it's a great thrift day. Thank you for coming along. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, and all the things. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.